Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship Today. My name is Bob Benson. I pastor Christ Lutheran Church out in Bemis Point. We've been talking about discipleship and what it takes and what it looks like, and using some scriptures. We want to grow into Christ likeness. We want to look more like Jesus every day. I'm going to use a couple scriptures here. So what does it look like to be more like Jesus? Jesus said this, "A new commandment I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. But by this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." Disciples of Jesus Christ love people. Do you love people? That's where we can get more Christ-like, if we just love people. That's John 13, 34, and 35. Another scripture, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than yourselves. Each of you should look not only to your own interests, but to the interests of others." That's Philippians 2, 3, and 4. We have to get this Christ-likeness in our lives, and then we have to share that Christ-likeness with our disciples, pouring into them. We want them not to look like us, but to look more like Jesus. How do we do that? How do we invest in that way? How do we get more Christians to look more Christ-like? Christian was a term that was used derogatorily in the first century and following, but it means little Christ. Do we look like Jesus Christ when we interact with people? That's my question, and that's a challenge for you today, is to look more like Christ in the world. So for Discipleship Today, thank you very much for taking the time to watch.